called Ghazali. Actually, this song is from Syria, and it's very old song, and some people saying it's from Turkey, and some people saying it's from Syria, because you know Syria and Turkey are bordered, and you know there is no specific about this things about this song, but it's in Syria in Arabic language. It's called Ghazali. Hope you enjoy it.